the waves coming off the boat, stay outside of those. All boats, this is out for a break scenario. We have a suspicious vessel. We move out to intercept it and try to get to stop. If it doesn't stop, then we start going through our steps to stop that non-compliant vessel.
Game on, game on.
All right, game on. That's your blue lights. So this is called the engagement phase. This is where they know that law enforcement's here now, okay?
And you don't know if they have weapons on board. They could have automatic weapons. They could have machetes. There's been reports of these vessels down here, non-compliant vessels with RPGs on board. So you don't really know what you're going into.
I learn a lot because while you practice, you learn more than you're sitting in a class, you know.
All right, disable, disable, disable.
We are a team. We need each other.
Improving our ability to conduct internal exercises. Whenever you work with other folks that do things differently, I think you gain a lot for yourself.
Go to full load. Batteries release, commence fire.
Commence fire, 50.
Once 50 rounds is done with the one shooter, they're going to switch and then shoot 50 rounds again for a total of 100 rounds of these two individuals.
Ya cuando esto pasa, se dice misfire, misfire, misfire 3 veces. Y luego lo va a jalar para atrás, lo va a dejar ir.
We wouldn't normally get to conduct gunnery exercises using a towed target vessel from the cutter using 50 caliber machine guns. Today we got to do that at some pretty significant ranges, so really some great marksmanship training for my 50 caliber gun crews, as well as good training for our many partner nations down here. We're both benefiting from working with the Canadians and their target and training amongst ourselves and helping each other get better. We can see the improvements almost immediately, and I'm sure they're going to take that training back to their shipmates and help them improve as well.
Riotous conduct, take it down to control them, take them back inside, and some of them would, have them prosecuted in our respective countries.
Even the worst situation, teamwork. In teamwork, anything is possible. And because of the training that we receive with each other, we know how to operate with each other.
But we are very excited for Tradewinds being here in 2015. So the men, especially the younger soldiers, are very excited to have something new coming to our shows.
Whenever we take part in training as part of a multinational organization, you learn new stuff, best practices, worst practices, and it helps improve the training. We only took part in the land component, because there were 2 components here for Tradewinds, land and maritime. The land aspect went very well. We had U.S. Navy. They assist in assembly training, IED port security, as well as coordinate searches, VCPs, and VCPs. So in terms of collectively, it was great.
Today, Kathleen Moore played the role of the opposing force. So we were a simulated fishing vessel from Venezuela that was conducting illegal contraband, specifically narcotics transport, and we were boarded by joint forces from the Caribbean partner nations, and essentially a full boarding was conducted on Kathleen Moore.
There's a vessel Annie Oakley, came from Jamaica, smuggling cocaine. Yes, it's good to practice this because for future knowledge. Sometime in the future, a similar situation might present itself, and you have the hands-on technique and information to do such actions in the future. Basically, you learn from the other countries with the collaborative effort. You learn how different countries do different boardings, different search, and so on, and you can concise it, and we could actually implement some of the different techniques back home.
Today we're coming down with our partner nations, overlooking their boats. They're running the same style of boats we are. That'd be the 33, special purpose craft, law enforcement edition. We're going through the boats, doing a basic safety check of them, running through doing a daily check as well as an hourly check on them. And we're looking just for any malfunctions you might see. Some of the stuff would be like the non-skid on the boats, seeing what their standards are versus our standards.
Okay, but as you would know, there are no branches, there's no gas station out there. So if you get a mechanical failure, you're on your own. We try to ensure that we are leaving with the boat that's properly emptied, so that we don't expect any casualties when we reach on the outside. Because we're there to save lives as well, so you don't want to go trying to help someone and yourself, you're a casualty.
Okay, so this is a recording that I made.
The dynamics of exercise Tradewinds is a testament to our region's shared commitment.
The past few weeks, more than 750 participants from 17 different nations, as I count them, worked together and participated in challenging real-life training scenarios that tested the capability of all of our service members in our collective crisis response efforts. I'm proud to say our forces knocked this test literally out of the park. While the technical skills learned and practiced in Tradewinds are important, very, very important, the most valuable outcome of any exercise like Tradewinds is the partnerships forged among all of the participants in all of the nations. Ultimately, the goal of this exercise is much like the goal of our broader relationship, and that is to bring together regional partners to build upon our already strong connections, and in so doing advancing the security of all of our interests.